Put your hands together for Candace!
Who knows if she even wrote it?
Hey!
Kidding, of course. I don't think Candace is a plant.
You thought Candace was a plant, though?
Industry plant, Jamie? You mean someone who doesn't write their own music?
Which Candace isn't, to be clear, Jamie.
Exactly. So I will have none of that blasphemy in here. No one has had to work harder than Candace.
Yes. As we all know, Candace rose through the ranks with nothing but a microphone and a dream. And perhaps who works as music producers.
Oh God, Cameron, we've been through this. Her parents did country. Candace is a pop star. She's worked since she was 12 years old, and look where she is now. I mean, if we ever want to make it as a band, she's the best chance we've got to getting out of this dump.
Your mum's living room? Or Little Wonder, or just like the Midlands in general?
All of it. Hey, Little Wonder isn't that bad.
Jamie, name one famous person who's from here.
Oh, the statue of Lady in Town, that one. That's Lady Godiva, Jamie.
I think she died 1,000 years ago.
Exactly, and no one big has ever been through here since. And it's not the lack of wanting to leave.
Oh, come off it, Trish. You could do a lot worse than Little Wonder.
You could do a lot better too. Nothing but the Charlotte Gazette, or the pub which closed down 3 years ago, the housing estate which the council gave to the wolves, literally. Not to mention the high street, Scott. I mean, the grocers, our bakery. I mean, even the vape shop's taken.
Oh, good.
I mean, look at this place.
This is our town of Little Wonder, and you might wonder why the name. Well, little happens in sleepy Little Wonder. It's Little Wonder. It all stays the same. In Little Wonder, it's always the same.
We're just testing the human pain threshold. The biology. See?
Very well then. Carry on. Just try not to kill yourselves! There. If that's not duty of care, then I don't know what is. Ooh, and just what is it you all are doing here? Don't you have class?
Yeah. Your class was supposed to be doing geography.
Oh, well. I left some work for the others to do. We're learning about glacier erosion. There's a bag of ice cubes melting in a tray, and you're out to study it and take notes while I head outside to fetch some question papers.
You see, this is all we've ever known.
We'd like to see the world.
To get out more. Home is sweet, but you get sick of it. Living here is a bit of a bore.
I love this music, but there's nothing here. No one to listen,
No one to cheer. At least we've got each other as friends. Maybe one day we'll get to play in a band. Trish, why isn't there cycling done? Cameron, I need to set off to work.
Oh, doing it now!
Jamie, dinner's going cold.
Just a sec. Coming up.
V, it's past your bedtime. Can't you keep it in the microwave, Dad?
Aisha, Bo, your room is a mess and you've been out all day.
Sorry, I was just out with the others.
Don't keep this up or there'll be words.
Coming!
We live at home with our families in Little Wonder. On school days we go to school. All of us friends, no enemies. Little Wonder is a little uncool. And little by little we all start to wonder. When will something happen?
Please, something happen.
I hope that something happens. I'm sure that it will happen. Someday it will happen. But for now, this is the town of Little Wonder, and you might wonder why the name. Well, little happens in sleepy Little Wonder. It's Little Wonder. It all stays the same. In Little Wonder, it's always the same.
Chop, chop, you guys. I need everything unpacked and this place decked out and fixed up before I take my power nap. And I'm already exhausted from all the traveling. You're exhausted? Oh, Leslie, I just wish there was a young and sprightly 28-year-old here who could help us carry all of her belongings.
O'Neill, you're my manager. You'll manage. And you're my tour handler. You can handle it. That's what you're paid for.
When I joined you guys in town, I didn't think I'd be doing manual labor.
Just humor her until the team docks.
Fine. Candice, in addition to what I can only assume is your extravagant rock collection, is there anything else you desperately need us to hold up those 5 flights of stairs just now?
Just the basics. My chiffonier, my vanity, winter wardrobe, shoes wardrobe, boot wardrobe, and the rest of my rock collection. That was only half.
I was joking!
Well, I'm not. Venus is in retrograde, and I'm a Libra rising. I need all the help I can get from my energy crystals, or misfortune will abound.
What misfortune might that be? Being stuck in the middle of nowhere in a far-flung civilization? Oh wait, it's already happened.
Couldn't you tell something was up when you booked a pub that shut down?
She wanted privacy in some place no one had heard of, somewhere quiet.
You should have told me before you booked. We're miles from London.
I don't see what the problem is. Back in the States, you can drive 3 hours from LA, and you're still in LA.
But this is Britain. Drive 3 hours and you're at the other end of the country.
It's the same distance.
But they don't see this as still being in London. There's no transport to get to the capital. We're miles away from any motorway. I don't know how we're gonna get to the stadium and back every night.
Unless we use a private jet.
Oh, is that an option?
No!
We do not need Twitter finding out about that again.
Oh well, at least I got the privacy I wanted.
I'll say, no one lives here. It's a ghost town.
That's not true. We were just in the center of the village before you got here, Leslie. It was just like I've always dreamed. A real British high street. It had a Bet365, a vape shop, and one of those American candy stores we were told was probably just a money laundering front. And, oh, well, that was it, really. Everything else was closed.
Welcome to Britain! I reckon you've already rung out every last bit of cultural capital this place has to offer. Happy?
Yes! At least it's changed. I'm so sick of being stuffed in the same fancy hotel in the city center that I can't even leave. It's terrible, Leslie. They never let me out to explore. I mean, I perform for hours on end, and then they just haul me back to whatever penthouse suite so I can spend the evening on my own. Paris, Lisbon, Barcelona. It's like I've never even been to those places. I feel as if I'm a trained monkey or a bird stuffed in a cage.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Check your phones. Has anyone from the dance team been in touch?
No, what's wrong?
They're still in the Suez Canal. They're trapped. It's that stupid eco-boat. I told you it wasn't worth the PR. Who cares if they were tracking your flight miles?
You said they're trapped?
The boat is lodged in the canal. No one can get in or out. The whole place is in standstill.
Well, when are they getting over here?
They can't. Not in time for the first concerts anyway.
Can't use my private jet.
No!
But the opening is in 5 days. I can't perform without a team.
Well, I'm gonna say it now. You might just have to.
Could we push the first performance back?
Are you insane? We've sold out every night at Wembley. That's 90,000 people. If we push back even one concert, we need to offer replacement tickets. And there's no telling how that would work. They can't go to any of the nights, so we'd have to stay another day, which means extra venue hire, which completely messes up our plans for hitting the continent.
This is not happening. We are not canceling, and I am not performing solo.
Well, what do you expect us to do?
I don't know, your jobs, maybe? If I perform alone, we lose half the concert. I need you guys to get me backups. For my backups. Right now.
Candice, it's not that simple. We need to find people and train them, and there's no
I don't
time.
care! Get me a team in the next 5 minutes, or you're both fired. Now get out. I'm going to take a shower.
Hey, watch out when you're showering. The water's very chalky here in the Midlands.
Let's duck out and give her some space. I need to make some calls.
With the bag.
Don't be taking the money. What we're doing is definitely illegal.
Shut up, Aisha. We can hear something.
This is not you guys. She's obviously not here.
Guys, I swear to you on my life, this hotel manager's number plate. I saw pop up. How do you even know that? Well, I'm stalking you. I want to see Candice. Don't worry, Jamie. You will.
London, you can see on Friday, Jamie. We get arrested for trespassing first.
No one even know. Right, guys, I swear she won my life. Those her team's car park. Right over there. Trish, we are in the arse end of nowhere, and I don't just mean this pub. We are in the Midlands. For God's sake. Do you think Americans even know where that is? They probably think it's a kingdom from the Lord of the Rings, and God, I mean, this is Candice we are talking about. She has Grammys. I mean, she probably lives in the Empire State Building. Why, in the name of God, do you think she would even conceive of coming to a boarded up backwater town called Little what?
A superstar.
Didn't I tell you?
In the shower. Probably just her stuff.
Oh my God! The chalky water is in my hair! I can't shower like this!
Guys. She's doing too much.
Superstar. She's come so far from who she. What are you guys doing? Oh, to you? What are you making noise out here? Did they tell shall we now?
Amazing. Yes, we've got to.
Did they tell you the full situation? We need everything done for Friday.
Next Friday, but we're seeing you next Friday.
That's the first performance. Well, don't just stand there, come on in. We have a secret knock that I'll share with you later. Now, I'm gonna need you guys to adapt quickly. I've got all the surprise songs to go over. First of all,
Did everybody just witness that? Guys, what do we do?
I want to go in.
She's got us mixed up with somebody else.
Kez, that was Candace. We've been dreaming about seeing her for years. Exactly. I mean, I have no idea what is going on. But is that going to stop us? No, I don't think so. Right, so shut up and follow me.
Somebody pinch me.
Oh!
I just don't understand. We've been through all our contacts from A-list to J-list, but even J-Lo's dances weren't available and her tour got cancelled.
The only suggestion my guys had was Lizzo, but apparently none of her backups ever wanted to do music ever again. For some reason.
Ooh, here's an idea. Oasis have just gone back together, right? Who's to bet that they won't fall out again and then cancel all their dates? And if that happens, we can poach their guys.
Don't be ridiculous. Oasis break up again. Like that's never gonna happen. Look, we're just gonna have to tell her she's going on her own. As soon as she learns, as soon as she can get comfortable. Or we can wait until the night of and give her no choice. But who's to say she won't just walk out? Trust me on this.
Fine, you do it. It's your funeral.
It's been a good life. Candace, love, we've got some bad news. We've called and called and...
hello!
You're in a good mood.
Are those voices in the next room?
And with the team, we're getting underway.
Team? We didn't send you a team. Who's in the suite with you?
They arrived half an hour ago. We're going over the opening for Friday. Guys, come out here a sec.
Who the hell are you people?
What? I'll do all the talking. Nobody to me. Basically, we just...
Don't worry, guys, you're not going to jail.
Oh, slay! Acknowledge that, guys!
But you can't be here. Candace is laying low. We'll excuse you guys this time, but if you go home and tell anyone what you saw,
We will sue your ass!
we will cancel your ticket. Now please leave.
How did you get duped by a bunch of high schoolers?
It's not my fault. They already knew all the songs and dances.
Really? How's that?
They were like pros. What was I to think? A bunch of teenagers that snuck in?
I mean, they look a little young to be working as dancers.
What do you mean too young?
In Britain, you have to be over 18 to sign a contract for a gig like this.
Is that so? I guess what you're saying is, in a hypothetical scenario, if they were to join us, we wouldn't need to worry about paying them.
No. What I'm saying is they couldn't join us because that'd be breaking this country's stringent child labor regulations.
Listen, we haven't got a team right. Those kids, they know all the moves already. We've gone through all our contacts, and there are no backups coming. We've already got them under contracts of silence. Do you see where I'm going here?
Away from the law, you mean?
Oh, just hear me out, okay? Hey, you guys! You say you've got tickets for Friday, right? How would you feel if we told you the concert's being cancelled?
I'd kill.
You see, it's just not an option, is it? In that case, I'm gonna need everyone to listen to me for a sec. Say you wanna rock and roll with this American girl. Say you wanna rock and roll with this American girl. Say you wanna rock and roll with this American girl. You better follow to the letter this plan I put together. Let's rock. Baby, let's rock. You know the time is ticking. We best be sticking to the clock. 2, 3, 4, stop! Now listen here, I'm the management man. Here's what you need to understand. You do my way and we'll all be fine. Do what I say and toe the line. Cause I know everything there is to know in this business.
What is this?
The business of show.
Show business.
Now what to do? I hear you ask. It's about time too. Now here's your task. You gotta skippity school and you hoppity hop.
Skippity school, hoppity hop.
Skippity school and you hoppity hop. Skip hop, skip hop, skip school, hip hop. Skip a little school and play it cool. Have some fun, break the rules. Just keep it on the down low. Before you know it, you're already in the show. Just follow my lead and make sure nobody knows. What do you say?
I mean, you want us to back up Candace?
Are you kidding?
Yes.
Guys, what about parents?
Jamie's right. They'd never allow this.
Why not?
What to say to Dan when we leave school, what our parents think is the dumbest idea ever. We fought a lot over it, and if they knew something like this was happening, they'd put a stop to it.
We can't afford this getting to the press either. I guess it's just gonna have to stay a secret between you 6 and us. Do we have a deal?
So, let me get this straight. You have to spend every night after school until Friday. Why are you spending so much on school all of a sudden?
Biology projects. It's 60% of our grade. We have to do field studies and everything.
I just don't understand why this has come up now if the deadline is this week. You've been procrastinating this, haven't you?
Let's just say we'll have to pull this together at the last minute.
I hope this teaches you both something.
Oh, it is. I mean, we're getting a lot of experience out of Ace.
And because of this thing, you have to spend every day at Trish's house.
Yeah, it's just for this week, and it's an emergency. It's not too late to change your shifts.
I'm just a bit concerned about you staying every day at Aisha and Bose. Are you sure their parents are okay with this?
Oh, yes, they completely understand. They've agreed to cook dinner every night.
I should phone them just in case.
No! No. There's no need to do that.
So let me get this straight. You need to clear out your schedule and stay out late every night this week so you can spend every day at Cameron's for a practical.
Yes, I think so.
What subject is this for, Jamie?
Sex ed?
You what? Imagine sex ed? What are you not telling me about, Jamie? What?
I meant biology! Maybe.
Jamie, this doesn't have anything to do with music, does it?
No, of course not. I'm not going out to train to Candace's backup dancers
I never suggested that.
Well, good. That's not what I'm doing. Listen, Dad, I'm getting older now, and I need my independence.
That's a big word for you, Jamie. Oh, you are growing up. Forget that. Well, good luck with whatever you're doing, yeah? Hey, I'm proud of you, you know?
So, you're taking Trish on holiday to Mallorca as Avi's coming with you. Is that right, Mrs. Trish's mum?
Yes, sorry, I thought we booked this in months ago.
Well, no, that's alright. If it's an honest mistake, then I don't see any reason for the school to fine you. Are you alright, though? You sound a little different than normal.
Yes, don't mind that, I'm just, down with the, flu.
What? Cameron's down with flu. That's funny. So are Boy and Aisha's family. There seems to be something around. Well, Miss Cameron's mum, I hope.
So it seems, yes, but don't worry, she'll be fine, I'm sure.
And you're absolutely sure about Trish and the others staying at yours every day until the weekend? I'm just thinking about your food bill and all those kids to control.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Our girls eat for 6 anyways. They just need to crack on with this and we should leave them be.
Agreed. I just hope they learn their lesson. I mean, this is obviously some huge undercover deal they've been keeping secret from us. Nothing we can do now, I suppose. But if I find out they've hidden some massive undercover project from us again, well, I'd wring their necks. Everyone.
Here we are, not ideal for our practice space, but needs must.
Guys, I know we met her yesterday, but I still can't believe that's Candice right over there.
Do you remember that time when I wrote that Wattpad fan thing? That when my parents sold me to Candice's management to be her best friend and duet partner. I mean, God, it just feels like it's all happening now. All that needs to happen is that I just get railed by Harry and Zayn. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that.
Yes, wasn't as bad as that stalker-based Trish ran on Tumblr.
Hey, don't just can't have another underscore for life. Besides, it wasn't a stalker base. It was actually a site of worship.
Whatever, at least you shut it down when they threatened to press charges. You did shut it down, right?
What are you two gossiping about? You know, Trish, you remind me of my niece.
Which one? Bess. Or Nancy.
How do you know their names?
Oh! I don't know. Must have mentioned them in an interview or something.
I don't think so. I'm usually very protective of my family and the media.
Right, yes, of course. Clearly not protective enough.
How incredible it is seeing you again, Candice. And not by trespassing under false pretenses this time.
You guys are so sweet. In the first half of that sentence, anyway. Look, I'm so grateful for you guys helping me out, but we need to focus straight away. The concerts themselves aren't much of an issue. We've rehearsed them time and time again, so we just need to fit you guys into the groove. Now, before we get started, are there any immediate questions you might have?
Ooh, is Austin Butler a good kisser?
Questions about the concert?
Are we going to feature in your next concert documentary?
Oh, question time over. Let's get started.
But we're not done. There's so much more we want to know.
About what?
Music! That's what we want to do when we get out of here. How did you make it?
Make it. That's a tricky one. I guess you just have to do whatever it takes. Like, right now, I need you guys to focus. I'm gonna show you some moves, and I want you to copy them. Once, twice, however many times it takes. You ready? You do it once, do it twice, do it again, whatever it takes. Start out rough, polish it up till it's good enough. But ain't okay, wanna win, so keep that win. Fix the bits, you gotta change. It's the only way to play the game. To get to where I am today.
this can't be happening. Oh, come on, there must be another way.
What's the situation like?
I'll call you back. Worse, the ship's been attacked by killer whales. They're holding them hostage.
Killer whales! Those whales, they're killers, man. What do they want?
Some kind of emissions pledge? Do you think this is revenge for all those private jets?
Damn it! I was counting on something better than this!
Hey, it's not the end of the world. We've got those kids.
They're only the backups.
Candace likes them. They're fine for a last resort.
It's too much of a risk. What if something cocks up between now and Friday?
Hey, you were the one that brought them on board in the first place.
Because it was better than no concert! But if I could get the original team back, I need to make some more calls. Don't tell Candace about this. She's busy enough. Alex, you're finally here!
Easy there. I don't remember you being this eager since we started dating.
I haven't needed you like this since we started dating. Thanks for flying in.
I'm sorry about what's happened. Want to talk about it? Or do you need a distraction? Let's sit down. You can tell me anything you want. How are the kids?
Great. I couldn't have asked for better. It's a lot of pressure on them.
And you? You're always facing crisis after crisis. This is just like we were talking
Don't
about.
start with that, please.
What? Tell me I'm wrong. You need a break from all this, Candace, eventually.
Just not now. Everyone's on edge and we have the whole tour to get through.
Then when? There's always something in the future.
You know that's not my fault. I don't control my own schedule.
You know how I feel about that manager, Candace. She's not good for you. Is any of this? You've been living like this for so long. And maybe you need a change of scenery. Come with me to Europe. Paris, Lisbon, Barcelona. You could visit those cities for real this time. And then you could consider your options and what you do next.
What would I do next? Music's all I've ever known.
Who says you have to do music? But a change of pace would be nice.
What would that look like?
That's up to you. But you'd make the decisions for once. The label? Then leave. You don't owe them anything. You have nothing left to prove. You're Candace, the biggest name in music right now. What is there you haven't achieved?
I feel like I can't do it.
Do what? Leave? Did you mean the concert on Friday?
Both. Either. I don't know.
This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've been dreaming of. And now I have the chance, but
you want. You're your own person, Candace. You can't spend your life performing for others. Follow your own dreams for once.
What are my dreams?
That's what you need to decide. But let's put that aside for now. I'm not here to nag. I want to be a good girlfriend. How about you take a trip around here? I hear there's a store called Greg's that serves chicken corn. And everyone acts like it's normal. And if you don't want to take your mind off music, you could give me a private concert. Remember those tracks you used to write when you were 18? Those two in the car.
Thank you all for tuning in. Years after splitting favorably from her iconic band, she's launching a career of her own. And tonight, she's releasing her debut single. Ladies, gentlemen, all of you in the audience, especially you from Jesus Chapel, Staircase 10 and 14, and the legendary Mr. Philip Price, put your hands together for the one, the only, Trey!
You've got a special number planned for us tonight, haven't you, Trish?
Oh, that's right. Something that harks back to the good old days.
Not a lot of bands can say they passed on good terms, but you'd already achieved everything you wanted to by the time you parted ways, hadn't you?
That's right. It was nice to move on together and see what we could accomplish on our own.
Funny you should say that, just as V's Met Gala rolls around.
Is it true they based the Devil Wears Prada sequel on your time editing Vogue?
No comment.
And of course, there's Aisha. She was always destined for the screen, being so dramatic.
Firstly, I would like to thank Beyonce. And of course, my fabulous director and co-stars. But Beyonce first.
But you didn't all go down the same route in life, did you? Some of you stayed in Britain. Just look at Cameron going on Celebrity Britain's Got Talent, taking over from Simon Cowell as Britain's Queen of Mean.
And for tonight's guest judge, make way for Cameron!
Britain may have talent, but you certainly don't. Never in my life have I witnessed anything so appalling. It's like if a dental drill had access to GarageBand. They should use clips of your music to torture the people in Guantanamo. Now get off the stage, James Blunt!
Oh, Cameron, you're always so harsh.
Don't worry about her, love. Being mean, just her brand.
And who could forget about Jamie? She had the most enviable career of us all.
Please welcome the long-reigning star of reality TV, Jamie. You know, you are still the all-time record champion of Big Brother. You stayed in that house for 2 years because you couldn't figure out how to leave.
What can I say? Those door handles really are tricky to master. But one thing that I did learn from being in the house is that you actually have to press down on the handle and then lift back up.
Not to mention Bo's fresh off her book tour with her latest memoir, The Rise and Fall of a West Midlands Princess. She's opened up about the time you all became famous, backing up the legendary Candace back when you were just teenagers.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe you backed up the Candace who is still in high school. It's like signing of a musical or a movie. Oh my god.
From that point on, the rest was history, wasn't it? Not long after that, you landed your first record deal, signed big, and topped the charts just 2 years later.
That's right, and we've got Candace to thank for everything.
She came into our lives like an answered prayer. Can you believe that we actually wanted to hide that we were performing with her?
Oh yeah, from our parents. This was before they supported our careers.
But Candace, she saw what we were made of. She encouraged us when no one else did.
She was the best teacher we could have ever hoped for.
My teacher told me,
My teacher told me.
you do whatever you gotta do.
Whatever it takes
To get on stage.
Better listen and listen close.
You see, it doesn't really matter what you wanna do, as long as you have always been wanting to.
Is that true?
Yes.
Well,
hometown in the Midlands to foster future superstars.
Because there are little wonders everywhere.
They just need someone to see them for what they're worth, like Candace did to us.
To get ahead in the world, like we all did, you do whatever you gotta do. That's what our teacher told us.
And what we're telling you. So follow close, and we'll see where it goes.
My teacher told me, my teacher told me,
My teacher told me.
my teacher told me, my teacher told me.
Please, will you teach it to us now?
Teacher told me.
Alright, so here's the trick. If you move your feet and move it to the beat, all eyes on you, you can take the heat. Go! It doesn't matter if it's wrong or right, you just keep it real and we keep it tight.
You get lost, you listen to the band.
Suppose you get lost in La La Land.
And that's all you need to know.
Come join us on stage, we'll see you at the show.
Class dismissed!
How did that feel?
Special, like I haven't felt in years. Reminds me of my first concert in front of my parents when I was 5. Best audience I've ever had. Besides you.
My little superstar, guess what?
You've got a surprise for me, haven't you?
Something old yet something new. We've got the team back!
The backups? I thought the Killer Rays were holding them hostage.
We agreed to a prisoner swap with SeaWorld. They get Shamu, we get our dancers.
They're on their way. They're gonna make it just in time. We're safe.
Oh, that's great. Why didn't you tell me you were planning this earlier?
Didn't need to know until it was set in stone. You've had so much on your plate looking after those brats, and I didn't want to add to the pressure.
Don't call them that. Oh gosh, they're gonna be crushed by this. They've been working so hard. No, I can't cut them now, not after all this.
Candice, we don't need them anymore. The tour is back on.
Please, just at least let me take them on stage as a gesture. They gave up everything to save us, and it's only right we make it up to them. Please?
Those kids aren't professionals. What if something goes wrong? What if the story gets leaked? I could take that risk when we had no other option, but now? No way.
The thing is, O'Neill, I've been thinking a lot over the past few days, and I'm ready for change. You know, I've performed the same way for years, and with these kids, I feel as if I found a new purpose. I think I want to mentor them, you know, give them their start as a band, and we can make it part of the tour. I travel with different up-and-coming acts, and Alex thinks it'll be good for me.
Does she now? And what does Alex know about managing a brand worth $500 million? I'm going to tell you something very important, Candace, and I need you to listen to me. You don't know yourself, okay? You have no idea how the world sees you, but I do. I've been studying them, your music, your story, and your image since you were 17, thanks to me. Millions of schoolgirls are convinced that you're their best friend. And do you know how I can sell you so well? Because you're one of a kind. You like the stage when you're up there. People want to see you with your backups. No one else hogging the stage. No brats.
She told you not to call them that. And don't speak to her in that tone.
I'm not asking you, O'Neill. It's a different kind of show I want now, and I have the power here, not you.
Is that so?
Yes, O'Neill, you need Candace and not the other way around. You're a bully and a deadweight, and she could fire you anytime she wants.
Alex.
I just wish she'd done it years ago.
Okay. Then why doesn't she? Go on. We're all waiting. What's the matter? Can't do it, can you? I'll break it to the kids. Tomorrow night we perform like none of this ever happened.
Please just let me talk to them. I can promise them something.
No! I don't trust you. I'll handle it.
What's the matter with you?
I was terrified, Alex.
No, I mean, how could you turn your back on the others like that? Time and time again, you let that manager walk all over you. knowing you more than you know yourself, isn't it? Why did you let that get into
Because
you?
I'm afraid she's right. I don't know myself.
Of course you do. You used to be so self-assured before she came along and turned you into this. But I remember what you were like before then.
Just two music lovers, making lovers through music, who found in each other a kindred spirit. Remember, we promised to make music together. For me, that ship sailed long ago. I was never as good as you, but I've been happy watching you go so far, seeing you come into your own. But I hate to have to say, it seems you left along the way the girl you were. Do you remember before the glare of the limelight, you shone in your own right, your songs had a magic, the music was you, and we'd sit there for hours, just lost in a melody. We had everything but money, and it was more than enough. Time goes by and people change, but I remember. Do you remember? Do you remember?
Think you can tell me what to do, huh? I need you to find me the numbers for all those kids that you can get. Parents, school, whatever. Now!
Mum. What are you doing here?
We've been waiting for you in the kitchen. They're here now. Want to tell us more about this biology practical?
And this holiday trip, Trisha B. Ooh, when's little Flu, Bo and Aisha?
O'Neill! Look at me! You're not the face of this brand, I am. You're not the boss of me, I am. And I could have your job like that, so you just listen to me. I care about those kids. I'm not turning them out after they gave everything so we can have a concert. And if anyone's leaving through that door, it's you. So you just sit with that.
I'm afraid that's not up to you. Or me. The decision is their parents. And from how they sounded on the phone, I'm guessing they're not
not your biggest fans right now.
You called their parents.
Turns out they're not happy that one of the world's biggest musicians is forcing 6 kids to do professional labor in secret. Turns out Britain's got some pretty tough child labor regulations. Who'd guess?
But that was all your idea.
Yes, but as you say, you're the face of this brand. News gets out and it's your image that takes the dead. Don't think about piling this on me. You wanted them to perform in the end. Well, your manager had second thoughts and put a stop to it. It's for the best, Candace. You might hate me now, but we'll make up soon. You need me more than them. Gosh, can't wait to leave the Midlands.
We didn't know if you were safe. None of us had any idea where you were.
The way you planned it all. You could have been running off with some kind of stranger! Jesus Christ, Mum, Candace isn't a stranger.
She's not your friend either. I know you're her fans, but Candace is the figurehead of a massive brand. She needed backups and you 6 were what she had available. She used you.
It wasn't like that.
I mean, what responsible adult puts pressure on kids to fix their mess? I don't think I want her around you lot, even at the concert.
But it wasn't just Candace's idea. It was her team that came up with it.
That's not what our manager told us.
O'Neill, she's been forcing her hand this entire time.
Candace wasn't taking advantage of us. We wanted this. If we hadn't have stepped up, then the concert might have fallen through anyhow, and we'd waited a year to see her. Besides, music's what we want to do in life. Oh, come off it, Mum. You know this. We've been through this time and time again. You all know exactly why your kids would run off and do something like this behind your back. So stop trying to convince yourself that Candace forced us into anything, because you already know that's not true. Your children lied to you because you don't believe in them. We tell you about our dream and you try and stamp it out of us. But Candace, she took us seriously. She didn't tell us that we were stupid or naive or that we'd never make it. She told us to follow our dreams no matter what it took. And we took her at her word. So go ahead. Ground us. Don't let us go and see the concert. That won't change anything. Music's always going to be a part of our lives. It's just a shame that we have to keep that from you.
Jamie, come here. Sorry. Music's really what you want to do?
When Candace was telling us all what life was like as a performer, it's all we could think about doing. It made me the happiest I've ever felt.
I guess a promise is a promise.
What do you mean?
I mean, they've put all this work, haven't they? I mean, they need to show up.
That manager told us they weren't needed. They brought back the original team.
What? O'Neill brought the backups back? There's no way Candace could have known about that.
And if she didn't know about it, then O'Neill probably didn't give her much of a choice about it either.
I'd hate to spoil this for our kids, but what can we do? It's in the hands of the pros now.
But they've got tickets to Wembley anyway, haven't they? Right, if we're smart about this, sneak them backstage. And once Candace finds them and once they remind her of everything they've done for her, well, they can at least get some closure. I mean, an apology is the least she owes them.
What would that manager think?
Does she have to know?
I guess I see your point. It seems a shame to back out on our kids after everything that was promised to them.
We could at least try something.
Who's free to use their car right now? Right, we'll drive up to Wembley in groups and sketch out a plan on the way there. And once they're with Candace, well, whatever happens will happen. We in agreement? Yeah?
Well, this is it, Candace. You'll be on in 3 hours. Exciting, isn't it?
The team will get here any minute. Then we'll be back to normal.
Don't be so sure. You've burned the bridge, you know.
I'm sorry, Candace, really. With any luck, though, their parents won't have grounded them. They'll be here and they'll want to see you, and so will everyone else. Do it for them.
You think I should just walk out now? Why? Leslie's right. You'd just be disappointing all the people who've come. If I'd have just stood up
regretting it now. Just go on for the next few nights. And when we're done, we can talk about our future without O'Neill.
Security!
You know the drill. The backup team will be here in 5.
You mean the original team, right? Not the backup team.
The original team are the backup team. You're getting confused with the replacements. The backup team.
Wait, so the backups are not replacements?
No, by replacements I meant the backups. But they're being replaced now. By the backups who are back now, after I busted my back bringing them back here.
So, who are we checking for?
The backups, not the backups. I mean, the backups were free to back up again now that they're back, which have been my backup plan this whole time. Remember when I went behind Candace's back?
Backup is like, say that all again?
Just get to your positions already. You will go to the back, and you will go up. You understand? You back, you up. Back up! Come on, go, go, go!
Right. You guys know the plan. Good. Bit by bit, if anyone comes our way, we create distraction.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're the original team. Ta-da! You guys mind showing me your passes? Oh, yeah. We have forgotten them. Let's show them. Yeah. Hey!
Did you see that? There's a chance, Kev. Stay close, Jake.
I just saw you.
What are you doing here? Don't you get it? It's over! Over here, guys!
The others off!
The coast is clear.
Oh, Neil, I heard you cough!
That sounded like Trish. Do you think they made me way back here?
Let's split up and see if we can find them.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm on stage!
Guys, where are you?
I mean, how many
It's really hard. I don't like this.
Running, please!
Okay. Yeah, that's good. You're good. Yeah, I'm so sorry for abandoning you guys. I tried to push back against O'Neill, but he said he told your parents that it was too late. I really hope you can forgive me.
It's fine. It's fine. We told our parents everything. I mean, they're on our side now.
They threw O'Neill away so we could find you. We've come this far, Candace. Don't spoil things now. Back up, bitch. I'm taking them off. No, my backup will back you up on the stage tonight. The only ones doing any backing up will be your backups.
That's what I said. I want my backups backing me up.
I wasn't referring to your backups or that kind of backing up. Back me up here,
Get
fellas.
off my back, O'Neill. I'm taking control now.
Are you? And who's got your back? Your backups?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll leave and you'll be all alone. And we all know you couldn't manage yourself.
That is such a lie. Candace could do it. We follow you anywhere. All of your fans.
You're gonna listen to them over me? Your career could be over. Let's face it, all you are is a brand, Candace. Gone! Like that. How does that make you feel? Honestly, I'd live. I mean, I performed all my life. I'd be happy to pass on the torch. How could I not be? These six, they have talent, they have skill, and they have something I never had. Confidence. That's what's held me back all these years, and you fed right into that, but not anymore, O'Neill. You're fired.
Well, I try to be nice, but I have the security permits, and I'm gonna need you to escort these six out of the stadium for trespassing.
Actually, the security permit is held by the tour handler, which would be me. And since you're no longer employed on the tour, O'Neill, I'm going to need you to leave. I've got the original team outside, Candice. What's your choice?
Tell them to rest. I've got something new I want to try. Which, I can't lie, I thought was one of the 7 kingdoms from Game of Thrones. But that town, you guys, its name is Little Wonder, which is pretty ironic because there are some big names coming out of the place. That place really took me in, and I feel like one of their own. And now I'd like to give something back. This is going to be a very special evening for the people here tonight. So, let's hit our first number. One of the classics. 1, 2. She's got a dream, she's got a style, spark in her eye, glint in her smile. She won't wait, be on the move now, breaking the rules, got nothing to prove, no. Raise your voice and make some noise. Hey girl, you are pretty unstoppable. Hey girl, you know you're phenomenal. Take on the world, yeah, it's yours to own. Show them all how much you've grown. Hey girl, you are the best thing that they know. Thank you very much. And now I have something I'd like to announce. For the longest time in my career, I wasn't satisfied with where I was. I was too afraid to change course, and I had the weight of my label, and however I thought the world saw me, weighing me down. But now, I'm breaking out of that rut. And I'd like to thank the people who made that possible. My backups tonight. Can we get a huge round of applause for Trish, Cameron, V, Jamie,
Of course, we couldn't have done it without our parents who are here tonight. Do we know if they're watching?
I literally have no idea.
Must not have
They are now. We're packed out, so I thought I'd give them the best spots I could.
And they're not the only ones. Look at you, Candice. You're the girl I remember again. I'm so proud of you.
Candice, you've changed our lives.
That's funny, I could say the same thing about you guys.
Well, guys, what happens now?
Who knows? For the first time in my life, I'm not planning years ahead. I'm taking things as they come Come now. We both are. I just hope the first band I want to sign to my new independent label are going to join me.
Raining.
Of course! I've seen what you guys can do, and I know where you can go. So let's do this together. And you too, Leslie. I'm going to need a new manager after all, aren't I? Come here. That's right, London. I'm entering my independent era. I'm helping others pursue their dreams, and I'm following mine. Starting with tonight's superstars, can we get a huge cheer for... Wait, what's your band name again?
Our band name?
Yeah.
Our band... Guys, we have a band name. Go on.
No, Jane, that's a rude word.
Our band name is
The Little Wonders.
Ha! You all thought they were going to say something like the Backups, weren't you? What kind of dumb name for a band is that?
She's come so far from who she was just the other day. No more feeling lost. She's her own boss, so it'll be okay. It's a start, a new life. Takes you now that we see. Maybe we could grow up to be stars we used to watch on TV. That could be our reality. 'Cause nobody knew here had that life. Never thought we could have that life. So keep dreaming on. And sing your favorite song. Sing it loud and proud like you're in that crowd and I'm there with you.
Once upon a time, I was just like you, if you wanted enough.
Dreams do come true.
Our amazing directors and choreographers, so Lauren, Olivia, and Emma, come on up here.